So I'm going to talk a little bit about what my take is on WebXR at the moment. And I'm doing this now because I just jumped in. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I literally just wanted to go explore the metaverse. I wanted to explore everything that was WebXR. And I only spent about an hour, but I think first impressions are important. And I checked out all the top WebXR games. I checked out several websites that kind of curate a list of WebXR worlds. And I checked out a bunch of different metaverses. And so, coming from a person, this is kind of my frame. I'm going in, and I'm this person. I just want to be immersed, and I want to have fun. I'm looking for fun and immersion. And pretty quickly, the issue that I see with WebXR is that that's not there. It's not enough. It's not enough to keep me in a clunky headset. At least for WebXR. So don't get me wrong, I've played several VR games, and very fun, very immersive, 10 out of 10. But for WebXR specifically right now, there wasn't much like that. It was kind of like, the way I thought about it is it kind of feels like real life. It's like in real life, you wake up, and it's the weekend, you're off of work because it's the weekend. You're like, what do I do? Like, do I go to a bar? Like, that sounds fun, maybe not. Do I go skateboard down the road? Do I go to a coffee shop? And that's kind of how it felt. It's like with WebXR, it's not obvious how to find fun and immersion. And I say this because I went to all those metaverses, and it's like, oh, if I'm looking to go and enjoy some art, then this is exactly what I should be doing. Go to these metaverses, go look around and be like, this is great. I mean, that's kind of how I felt. I really just love looking at art, and I went in there, I was like, oh, this is cool, I can appreciate this. This person, each one of these worlds, some person or team spent a lot of time working on this. But like, as someone who's just looking for like fun and immersion, it's not really giving you that. However, there was a little bit. So when I checked out the WebXR games, nothing was really good. Nothing was really great. It was all like, just like not great. But there was like 3 out of maybe like, I'm not sure how many I tried, but maybe about 3 were pretty fun and immersive. Not something I would probably go back to. Yeah, it doesn't feel like, even though they were pretty fun, it didn't feel like stuff that I would end up going back to. For example, I played Flappy Bird VR. It was probably the most fun one that I played. You just press one of the buttons on your controller, and it's in VR, so it's like Flappy Bird, but you are the Flappy Bird, and you just press the button, you go through the pipes. It was super simple, pretty immersive, fun. When not fun enough to go back to. You could tell they barely put much effort into it, because there's like, you're like clipping, like your face will clip through the pipes, and you're pretty much cheating. So in one hand, that kind of inspired me. I was like, wow, this makes me want to build something simple that people can play and enjoy. On the other hand, wasn't that great. But it was also the most fun game that I played out of all the other ones. There was another really good one where there's a portal behind you to your town, your village, and you have orcs that are coming into the room, and they're trying to get to that portal to, ransack your village. And you have a bow and arrow, and you have to like shoot the orcs and take them down, and that was pretty fun. Again, not fun enough to keep me going back, but that was definitely fun. So this kind of has me thinking, it's like, what could we create in WebXR that has people, including myself, wanting to keep going back? What would be fun enough? And I guess I love to ponder on stuff like this, and I kind of have ideas flowing. It's like, oh, maybe appeal to the speedrunning community somehow, and have a leaderboard, because leaderboards are fun, competition's fun. Yeah, some sort of speedrunning, something simple. Like, that's what I got out of the Flappy Bird game. It was so simple, much simpler than all the other games, but it was so fun. Something immersive, because it could be simple but not immersive, and that would suck. But what really, I guess the speedrunning comes up, it's because it's like that's going to keep you going back, because the competition keeps you going back. You want to be better than other people. You want to play with other people. You want to grow with other people. That's that social aspect. So that's kind of one way. I guess using data, you get people to keep coming back, store some sort of data in your WebXR app, link to maybe an account or something, and it's like, oh, I got this statistic, and I've got this many of X, and that makes me want to go back to play this game. Or I think the social aspect's bigger though, like got like kind of competition between people. Let's see. Is that it? That might be the end of my thoughts. But don't get me wrong here. WebXR is 100% the future. Oh, one other issue. So I'm a creator. Now I'm thinking about creating WebXR games, and it's like, okay, you have this WebXR game. I'm wondering what the best way to monetize for a creator is going to be. I'm sure there's multiple ways, but I'm wondering, honestly, I wish I could just like put something out there and then just put a donate link, but that's probably not sustainable. But that's probably what I'll do if I do anything WebXR, to be honest. So that's just another thing that I'm kind of thinking on. But yeah, there's so much potential. There's so much growth, and it's at this point, WebXR is niche, like super niche, and it's very exciting. I'm so excited.